And good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight?
How you doing, sir?
All righty. I hope I got some information out there. I'm going to have to go back and put the all that stuff in the description below
Yeah.
for products.
A lot of the products went over my head because I use Zevo a lot, and I used to use YardGuard back in the day, but
Yeah, I was just trying to give myself a half an hour. That was a lot to put into a half an hour.
you are a pest control person. This is your
Yes.
specialty, which I
Yes.
understand. And
But,
like
vector
they
was
go ahead.
one of my specialties.
Bat boxes is what we had a lot of when we were kids, because they were. I mean, if you got a certain kind of bat to go into a place, that made that place basically protected because the bats were protected.
Yes. Most bats here in the U.S. are protected.
Protected species, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I believe. I believe all of them are. I would actually have to go back and actually check for sure. But
I actually got offered a job about bat removal out of somebody's attic once. I had to turn him down because I had to tell him I have no freaking clue how to do that. But I was offered.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, usually if you get a bat inside of a house, it's not acting correctly. You said one of your bat people that can actually, because I wasn't familiar with bats.
Oh,
They're the ones who can determine if they can let it loose again or take it to a veterinarian to have them checked out.
when I first met Jenny, I was living in this place in Monroe, and I had a hole in my roof, which rain came in, bats came in on the regular.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they do have some caveats about bats when they're in your home. They're pretty much free range, especially if they are landing on people.
Yeah. Well, typically, you could put up a sheet. They can fly into the sheet, drop the sheet. They're trapped underneath the sheet. Make sure you have gloves on. I mean, good gloves because they can go through.
I was not getting just one
gloves.
bat. I was getting like 2 or 3 a night.
Yeah.
And because the hole was like this big in my roof, and there was straight into the outside, the attic or outside, and they wouldn't fix it. Which is one of the reasons why Jenny made me move.
Mm-hmm.
Had to keep a 5-gallon bucket underneath the thing at all times.
No, that's when you call the county and the state and say, "Hey, look, we have
Well,
a
for
problem."
$300 a month, I wasn't really complaining.
Yeah. Still,
it was better than being homeless.
yeah, but if you caught rabies and all that, you could have sued the heck out of them too.
Oh, true. Or caught anything else for that matter. A Zika virus or whatever, because of bats can do that too.
Well, as far as I know, the Zika virus is still contained to Florida. I'm not sure. I haven't been in the industry in 6.5 years. Is
At
when
least
I
they know about it. Most people don't.
Yeah. Oh no, that was a big thing. Actually, in the early 2000s, same thing with the West Nile virus showed up not too long after that.
Well, remember, I've been married to Jenny since 2010.
Yeah.
And that's when I was living in that apartment. Before that. So it was probably about 2008, 2006 or so.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when it was really prevalent.
Yeah, it's also hard to catch that virus too. Believe it or not, it's like winning the lottery.
I mean, I'm not going in contact with their feces or anything like that. That's the main way you can catch it, the feces. But mine was mainly just having bats flying around my apartment.
Yeah,
it wasn't much of an apartment. It was more like a room with a kitchen, but no bathroom. I had to use the shared bathroom.
Yeah, believe it or not, to catch the West Nile virus is like 1 in 10,000.
Oh yeah, that's for mosquitoes though.
Yeah, the mosquito actually has to bite a aviary, a bird that's infected with it, and then it has to bite you within 24 hours.
Yeah, and they don't last that long generally.
No.
They're generally, once they get blood, they do their breeding thing.
Yeah.
Because it's the females that do it, right? Not the males.
Yeah, only the females draw blood.
So they are, what was the phlebotomists?
Literally vampires. Yeah. Yes, Grace is dangerous to unborn children.
Hey,
Yes,
Grace.
and newborns as well, uh, and the
And the
elderly.
elderly with compromised immune systems,
Yes.
like my sister.
Mhm. The same
Who
thing
is
with the West Nile. Yes,
she's getting over pneumonia right now, and she already has lung
that's good.
problems, and she's a breast cancer survivor and all this other stuff. So she's got all this stuff stacked up against her.
That's a lot.
It is, and she weighs about 100, less than 100 pounds.
Ew.
Well, she's not very big. She's tiny, and she's always been thin. I've never seen her heavy, except when she was having one of her kids, and that was the only time.
Yeah. So getting back to the subject for a little bit. Like I said, if you have any questions, make sure you put them in the description below on the other live stream.
Yep. Oh, do you want to put a link?
Um, yeah, let's put a link in there, and I'll put it to the top.
Yeah, you can do that. That would be easier.
Oh, but I got to open up several windows. Hold on.
I've got.
It's actually still there, believe it or not.
I think I don't have it. I lost it.
I got to go back to the other live here. There's the after party there. Get back into there. Put it there, and then
I'm checking my history.
there we go. So welcome everybody. And like I said, it was just a quick throw some products out there, availability, and some of the other information. I mean, you can go online and you can read on hours and hours and hours. Like I said, but those are the products that I used.
Like I was saying, I like using Sivo because it's an all natural product. It's non toxic to pets and humans, and it works on most flying insects, including mosquitoes and flies and
Mhm.
cockroaches and ants. Unfortunately, they don't come in big bottles. Unfortunately,
Now, like I said, you can actually get some other products to take care of other insects as well.
fly
Uh,
strips are your friend.
yeah, like I said, there's a product out there called Gentrol, and it comes in a little packet. When you open up the packet, you pop it, and you stick it to the inside of your cabinet underneath the your sinks, where your drains are, and wherever there's warmth and moisture, just pop it in there. It gives off a gas. It doesn't go for very long. It'll be there for like 30 days, and it actually prevents the
Reproduction.
what happens is when the cockroach molts and it gets rid of its exoskeleton, it deforms it,
Oh,
and
I thought
also
it was with ones that keeps it from reproducing.
and it does that too.
Makes them sterile.
Yes,
Do
but
you want to? Do
it
you want
doesn't
to
do a
pin
whole
your?
large area. It doesn't do a whole large area. It just does really really small confined areas.
Where do you normally find this one?
You could probably get it on Amazon. Like I said, a
Oh,
lot of stuff that used to be restricted, you can now get them on Amazon.
okay. Did you want to pin your Tux studio to the top or the previous your live?
Like I said, what I'll probably do is when Cliff gets in here, I'll repost the invite form.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, there's
The
all
one
kinds of stuff that you can do to help prevent the mosquitoes. It's just dumping out the water whenever you can. If you see
the
standing
one
water, dump it out.
the thing we had most problems with up at Yellow River was not mosquitoes; it was gnats.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, people say mosquitoes are bad. Gnats are worse because you can barely see them,
Oh yeah.
and they swarm by the tens of thousands.
Yeah. And there's really not a whole lot I can do to them. They're really not dangerous to us.
Oh,
They're
they
just there.
bite. They do bite. They do. Trust me. Especially if you've been sweating.
Yeah.
and they do get itchy when they do.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why I, make sure you have bug netting if you do any hammock camping or anything like that. Protect yourself, folks.
Yeah. Like I said, believe it or not, long sleeves, the long pants will also help prevent the mosquitoes from getting to you as well.
Unfortunately, it depends when it's on a hot night. It's kind of hard to do that.
Yeah.
Your body says, "I don't want to," yet the mosquito's saying you're going to have to, unless you have a bug net of some kind to keep yourself
Yeah.
protected.
You can put up netting and stuff like that on your patios. You can do stuff like that. But
Oh,
again, a fan,
what about the blue
the best thing.
zapper bug, zapper deals?
Actually, a fan is actually better.
I seen someone who put a fan on the exhaust side, where on the opposite side where when it blows out, you turn it around backwards, and it used it to suck in mosquitoes into a net.
Yeah, you can do that. You can just use regular screen netting to do that.
Yeah, that's what they did. They used like
Hmm.
fine mesh uh, screening stuff, and they just taped it to the a regular box fan,
Hmm.
and they had a literally fist-sized ball of mosquitoes.
Oh yeah, you can also build a box, put the fan inside there, have it suck through the box. You can have a larger screen. It'll actually catch more.
Well, the reason they used the netting was because they fed them to their chickens.
Yeah.
It also got the flies and everything else as well, not just that, but they put a little blue light on the front of it
Hmm.
to draw them in. But yeah,
Yeah, it's almost like a black light that you can also use as well.
yeah,
Oh, guess who
that's a
just?
quick and easy down and dirty method.
Oh
Who
yeah,
is that masked man? It's Batman.
yep, there he is.
It's the Fox
Evening,
himself.
gentlemen and ladies.
Good evening.
It's the
So,
Mosquito Man.
yep,
Not today. Nice and breezy, so no mosquitoes.
no mosquitoes.
No
How about
mosquitoes.
gnats?
No gnats.
Yeah, and that's
We're
not
looking
like your land
for-
either.
Oh, I've got a garden update if anybody's interested.
Oh yeah, like I said, this is gonna be open chat. This is just the after party.
Well, I'm up to 3 tomatoes.
That's good.
They're like little buds are just popping up, but I got 3 of them now. My corn is not doing so hot. He's holding on, but barely. I don't know what. I'm doing everything I think I can do, but it still doesn't get it. I mean, he's getting plenty of sun. He's getting plenty of water. He's got plenty of fresh soil. It's just that he's not holding on too well.
Put it outside during the daytime. Bring it in at night.
I haven't been able to do that because it's been really cold in the mornings, and by the time it gets there, it's been raining in the morning, which I'm a little worried about getting it too much water.
Oh, don't forget we gotta say hi to Deb, hi to Grace, hi Cliff, hi Colin, hi Molly,
I don't know what I'm
Hello,
doing
Jim
anymore.
Bob, wherever you are.
hello Jenny and Ian.
There, Ian is actually got an online girlfriend.
That won't last long.
I know, but it is what it is.
Gotta start somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah,
Good evening, Grace and Deb.
Yeah, like I said, my
Molly,
bananas
Jason,
are
Colin.
my bananas are actually pushing new leaves after I planted them.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
So, did you do basically the thing I asked about for the asparagus? If you dug a big enough around the root ball,
Yeah, you can dig around the root ball and transplant it. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking. When I talk about transplanting, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah.
I want to try to keep the root ball intact as possible, then transport the thing in its entirety.
Mm-hmm.
That way, when I replant it, it's in a new location, but it it has its way to acclimate itself.
Yeah, and try and keep it oriented the same way as you dug it up with the sun. Mm-hmm.
I got to make note of whenever that is, because I haven't been able to go to where I know they're at because they're like on a hill down at an embankment.
Yeah.
It's in a ditch. So,
Ooh.
Cliff,
Hey,
hi.
No, I'm not.
You look it.
tired. I'm fried right now. I've been out in the sun since like.
Oh, you are fried, I bet.
I tore apart a bunch of pallets today because I needed to get rid of them, and so I can start working on other projects.
Did you save the nails?
Ah, the nails ain't worth saving. They're staple gun nails.
Oh, okay. I hate those kind.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're hard to get off.
They're a pain in the butt to get out because they have that stupid little copper tab on them from where they spot soldered them.
Well, the thing is, when they also have those little back ridges or little back hooks that allow you to.
No, all of these ones are all twisted. They're the stupid little twisted ones.
Oh, those. I
Those
hate
things
those
are an absolute pain in the butt to get out.
I've had to repair a lot of pallets.
I still got to take apart 12 2x4s, 2x4x6s. I got to pull all the nails and the rest of them. I just hit them with a jigsaw, just cut off all the slats and then separated everything. So I've got them all in sections. I've still got like 3 hours worth of work on that to separate everything.
Now, what are you using the wood for again?
Various projects, frameworks, garden toppers from like when I did the last 2 garden bins.
Oh, speaking of the bin thing, I remember. I'm not sure if you guys seen it. The outdoor people. I sent the guy who used those stones that you slide the slats in to make his own.
The same ones that I have my garden bins with.
Is that what you did? Because that doesn't look like the ones you made.
I have them too.
Yeah, that's what my compost / big garden planter's made with.
Oh, I didn't know that.
And the hex post or the hex blocks.
What size of boards do you use width-wise?
2x8s.
2 inch, 3 inch. How wide are those?
2 inches.
2 inches. Okay.
Then you can use either 2x4, you can use a 2x6, or you can use 2x8s.
Well, the guy that when I posted that one, he used 2 stack of those little cement blocks stacked on top of each other. So he used 2x6s, I guess.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think. And the fact that they are on 4 different ways, you can go any direction you want. Design wise, I think that'd be still kind of cool. But I'm not sure.
And you can also tier them as well.
Huh?
You can also put them up in tiers as well.
I could see that.
Bye, Jason.
We lost Jason?
He pushed a button.
Me. I don't know what happened.
What the heck happened there? Like Jason disappeared and all of a sudden we all got
I know. At least we were able to get back in.
Colin's pretending he's froze.
Yeah. I can fix that.
I didn't know what else to do, so I just started to fake it.
I was like, Jason pushed a button, which is weird because I seen both his hands in the air and then all of a sudden he disappeared.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know.
I see you got your air conditioner going, so I can see it. Your curtains.
It's always going. I have it on dry.
If I had that in my ear all the time, I wouldn't be able to hear anything.
I can barely hear it anyways. I can barely hear anything else when I'm also next to it as well.
Well, if that's your right side, I don't know if it is, but if that's your right side, I don't hear anything on my right side anyway.
Yeah, I didn't get anything done this weekend. I was doing stuff inside the house this weekend. We got our new refrigerator.
Nice.
It took us about a week to get one, a little over a week.
What brand did you get?
It's a Samsung. Yeah, I said they're not the greatest product out there, but if we wanted a better product, we were gonna have to pay a lot more for one.
We got ours from a scratch and dent sale at Home Depot. Rent a Center, scratch and dent. Sorry.
Yeah, like I said,
was it like $50, hon? $300. We had to make payments on it, but it was still cheaper than buying a brand spanking new one.
Yeah.
And it even comes with a setup for you plug it into water for making your own ice cubes.
Yeah,
we have our refrigerator. We can't do that.
Yeah, I already had the hose there, all ready to go. It's all put in. I believe it should be making ice. I did need to get in there and actually make sure if the arm is in the correct position. It might not be.
If we had the actual ice machine attachment for that thing, I know for a fact Jenny would be making ice 24/7. No, without being it on the counter.
Well, see, I already have an ice maker already that puts out way more ice than a normal refrigerator ice maker.
Jenny's got one set up right next to the coffee pot in the worst position. I will complain about that until she moves it. Right next to my coffee, right between my coffee and my sugar. And the thing is freaking huge. You know, by like really big, by that big, and I just want you to move it.
Is it one of those ones that's not hooked up to water?
I like you to move it, move it. If I move it, you wouldn't like where I put it.
It's gonna go outside. On the back porch. That
Literally,
is where they
I'll
will
put
make
it on-
ice on the back porch.
We've been cleaning off out the back porch, and we got one of the desks cleared off. We could put it back there, let it do its thing out there. Then I can have my coffee station all to itself.
Well, like I said, we got our ice machine in here inside the laundry room. That's the best place I can put it for right now until, I get the rest of the house done. Then I have to install a box for water and find a place to actually put it inside the house.
For your information, Jason, just because, because I know you like finding out these things, it is now 70 degrees and we have heavy thunderstorms coming in tonight.
Yeah, I know. We do too.
I got nothing.
I don't know what my gas prices are or anything like that, but that's the best I can do for right now. Weather-wise, I do have a.
It's actually about to rain right now.
Does anybody know Josh from England on Instagram?
Yes.
He is now working at a ranch down in Texas right now, and he smelt the rain for the first time.
Who is this?
Josh from England. Him and his friend Jace they came over to the United States to explore the United States, and they fell in love with it, especially the food. And he smelt the rain for the first time.
Yeah,
he's also crying because he's in Texas and he's like, it's 71 degrees and I'm wearing flip flops and shorts and I'm sweating like a stuck pig. Bro, that's 71 degrees. You haven't even gotten down here in summertime yet. Wait,
no. He's not even reached the hot part yet.
Oh yeah.
He's only be there working for a month, but
what part of Texas are they in?
I don't know. I can do some research, but because I did see a name of a ranch on one of their previous videos. So I could probably look up the name of the ranch and tell you. Then that'd give me an idea where they're at. But I can't tell you exactly where they are because they never mentioned it. But when they're standing near this one thing, they have a little bucket or something with the name of the ranch on it. So they do love their dry ribs, though.
Oh, yeah.
They do. I mean, they fell in love with those things. And brisket. They love brisket.
Oh, who doesn't like brisket besides a vegetarian?
That's true. People who cannot chew it.
It's actually quite easy to chew, believe it or not.
I know. It kind of melts in your mouth kind of thing. If they do it right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like 16 hours, 10 to 16 hours.
They said that their hosts, started at 4 a.m. with their brisket.
Yeah, because when we went down to do ours down there in Humboldt for the Operation Rendezvous, we started at around about 10 o'clock at night is when we lit the fire.
Oh, did you get a good coal bed?
Then we put it on right around about 10:40. About 10:45 is when the smoker got hot enough and we could put it in there. And we didn't have it until 3 o'clock that afternoon.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's at least good news. I bet that was really good.
Oh, it was delicious.
Yeah. I just thought it was kind of cool that they were down there. They had brisket. They could smell the rain for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
He thought that we were lying when we could say we could smell the rain.
Oh, yeah.
I did that when I was in Texas. and I was at San Antonio at Lackland.
Because it's dry enough.
One of my people who was in my company was from New York. I told him, took a breath. I go, "Oh, it's going to about rain in about half an hour." He looked like me. I was crazy because there was not a cloud in the sky. Half an hour later, it was downpouring, and he looked like I had two heads. Because you can smell rain coming. I'm sorry,
Yes,
you can't.
yeah.
And they said not everybody can, but most people can smell rain, but they can't smell it coming though. Generally.
Yeah, you're actually smelling the moisture in the air when it's convecting.
That's the petrichor and the ozone.
Yeah, it's basically in the arid areas you can actually really smell it. Every once in a while, I'll smell it here if it's dry enough, throughout the day, and the moisture kicks in. Yeah, I can smell it. When it was in Arizona, you could smell it coming.
Oh yeah, I could do it there too. I did it in here. Here it's easy. You can smell it all the time. No, if I don't know if Deb, and I'm sure Grace has probably done. I'm not sure about Deb. Maybe Deb might have. She's very earthy, so she might be able to. But not everybody can, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But when I did my research earlier. Humans smell petrichor 200,000 times more than a shark can smell blood in the water. 200,000 times more. That's saying something.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Cliff. You look like you're zoned. He looks like
Not 100% zoned out. I'm still listening.
No, but when you lifted your head up and did that little head shake, you go, "Oh, are you awake?" You look more drunk when you were now than you did the other day when you were drinking.
No, I'm tired. Like I had to work 2 doubles back to back, and I got to do it again next week.
Why?
So my boss doesn't have to work 7 days or like 9 days straight.
And there's no room to hire another person?
No, there is. The problem is, I'm going to say this as clear as I can. The entire 2000s generation is about as useless as a dry bag of dog shit.
Then hire an older person.
They don't want to work.
I don't work food service. That's the only thing I don't do.
Yeah, I already work, so.
You work because you want to, not because you have to.
Oh, yeah, I know.
You're trying to pay off your house sooner. That's the only reason why you're doing it.
Yeah.
Because you told me that.
2 months.
That's what you guys told me that. So
we got like 2 months left.
I know you're gonna have a big after party and all this other stuff, and then you plan your next big project, which you're gonna put money into.
I ran out of chocolate milk.
Ian
Deb's
made
drunk.
supper.
She's expecting a lot of typos.
Let's see here. I've got about a week and a half before my bug out bag thing. You told me, I think, what was it that you told me the other day, yesterday, Jason, about you wanted to see me find for my bug out bag?
Toolkits, small toolkits.
I still think the eyeglass kit would be a good one because no one uses those. That much. I mean, especially for those people with glasses.
Yeah, I'm trying to put that stuff in the description right now, so kinda.
Cliff, is there anything you'd like to see me try to find?
I have a sale that's like 2 blocks away.
2 weeks away.
No, I said 2 blocks away.
Why 2 blocks away?
That way you ain't wasting gas driving over there.
Well, I'm going there once and just camping out for a couple of days, and then coming, not coming home till Sunday. So, yeah, I did see that he did it, and he blames me. Well, the thing is, I looked at the stuff he bought, and I've been doing my research. I could get more stuff for less than $100 than he did. But I will say this: my stuff that I would pick out would be the cheapest crap I can find, because I plan on giving it away to my nephews for them to have fun in overnight camping, so to speak. My great I'm not sure it's my great nephew or great nephew. I can't remember. No, great nephew. So yeah, and his brother. But did he put that on YouTube?
Put one on YouTube.
His Timo challenge.
I don't know.
Yeah, me neither. Kind of, to be dead honest, after what he did to Amanda, I kind of stopped watching him.
JV.
I think he's over on Rumble.
Yeah.
Platform I won't go to.
Alrighty.
Volume.
I
Sorry
think
about that.
that's going to do it.
Just turn that all the way off.
Let's see. That's that one there.
I don't see it, but I might be missing it. Let me see. No. Nope, I don't see it.
See what?
Where was it? I don't see that video that she's talking about.
Oh,
I just looked on YouTube. I didn't see it.
all right. Let's see if all that stuff was put on to the
cloud.
or the cloud, not the cloud, but the description. Some of it was.
Damn. That
Nope,
card got disintegrated.
What did?
There, I'll send you the. Oh, I can't send it to you because I'm on the wrong
Platform.
Instagram page. I don't have you on this one because this is my non-human version side. But yeah, no, that was just ran across it.
Well, a lot of live streams going on tonight.
Basically, what happens when you get two old cat bulldozers and you smush a car in between the things to it.
Oh, that's why I couldn't find it, because it was on a different. I was on the wrong channel. There's more than one JV Outdoors, apparently. I'll look at it later.
Yeah, you'll find it later.
Speaking of Mandy,
Is she in this chat now?
No.
she just popped in.
Well, hi, Mandy. How you doing? Good morning.
Her ears must have been burning there.
Oh yeah.
I think she done might be off. Morning, Amanda.
Yeah, because it's what Thursday there now.
Yep.
What's today? Yes.
Or it could be her her lunchtime and she's checking in. Hope
What do you
you're
call
having
it? Ghost
fun, Mandy. Yeah, so yeah, I'm kind of like working in the garden. Like I said, I've just been working inside the house, all weekend, getting stuff moved around, putting stuff away, trying to make some room for other stuff.
That's what I was doing, but I was
So
doing it outside.
So it doesn't look crowded. Oh, by the way, how's your shade house doing?
I still got to clear it out. I got a bunch of stuff in there.
Okay. Not working today and not shopping this morning, so I can stay and chat.
There. So, I found it on my main one and I sent it to you directly.
Alrighty. Here you go, Mandy, if you want to.
It's Amanda.
I'll borrow your tarp tomorrow. We're going to use it to cover up the peddler that's downstairs so they can't look underneath it.
Which tarp do you want?
The one you got from Aunt Joni.
Oh, it's brand new. Dang it.
Or which one would you let us use?
Is there any in the shed?
No. My
Yeah, I
tarp is one.
I can't wait till I get out and get a chance to get a look at some mowers.
Did we get most of it cleaned up down there?
There we go. That's a little bit better. Yeah, so hopefully now with getting the everything paid off here, I'll be able to go and look at some mowers here, hopefully shortly, so I can get a mower.
They see Jason mowing.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm gonna look at one. I'll probably do a little review on it, and I'll probably run it for a little while. It's inexpensive. It's not very big, but it's enough to get this half acre done. Huh? And the weed eater too. Yeah, I know the weed eater will do good. A lot of people. What's with the thank you, Jason from Grace? I don't know what she
For
means.
the thing with the other square that's not me and you.
Oh,
Yeah, I never understood why they call it a weed eater. It doesn't eat weeds. It's just there to trim the edges of your grass that you
weed
can't get with a lawnmower.
yeah, it's a weed whacker.
How do you a weed whack? You're not whacking any weeds. So again, weed eater, weed whacker doesn't make no sense. Why don't they just call it a grass edger?
Or a grass trimmer.
Yeah, because that's what you're doing. You're trimming the edges where the lawnmower can't reach because the tires are in a damn way. Which is always like what? It's about a 4 to 6 inch swath, depending on how fat your lawnmower is.
Yeah, I've been looking at the World Lawn, the mower there. There's a little zero turn. It's the little Viper model, and I'm gonna check that out and see how well the frame is, how well the deck is constructed before I say yes or no to it. I just want to go and actually physically look at them before I decide. Unless they have a walker for the same price that's used. Because I know
I gave you that option though. Well, I sent you that picture option from the Harbor Tractor Supply. That actually wasn't a bad zero turn, to be honest.
Yeah, but I'm looking at price right now. Something I can get now.
Yeah, I would just wait the 2 months or 3 months and.
But by then summer's over and the grass is already getting pretty bad.
See if you can get one of those guys that always does free lawn services when their yard's all overgrown. Buy him a 6-pack of beer or something.
Oh, okay, I see it. I'll look at it later. And let's see.
I wonder how long it's going to take him to realize he's not talking to us.
I don't know.
I didn't mute myself.
No, I did. We were talking with Ian.
He was asking me a question.
Oh yeah, it's raining right now. We can hear the rain.
But we have a storm coming. We heard it. We haven't seen it. It hasn't hit
Yeah.
yet.
I can drop those tabs now. I had a bunch of tabs open.
I've got
Pouring
5.
down like it did last time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
What do you mean by like last time?
Like the bookshelf.
No, I think I got that covered up for right now. Yeah, it's not raining a whole lot. It's just gonna be
Jason,
real quick
sorry.
rain.
You look like you need coffee.
Me, no, I just need sleep.
Well, a shot of caffeine would not hurt right now, though.
No, a shot of caffeine plus the 2 chocolate milks that I drink. No, I'm probably going. I'm gonna everywhere. I mean, I could drink this gross, nasty, disgusting, flavorless, piss water tasting.
Is that caffeine? Is that caffeinated?
No, it's a freaking gross ass electrolyte drink mix.
Oh no. Oh,
You know,
I'm drinking this.
Yeah, I'm drinking water right
I'm
now.
drinking Gatorade.
Water.
Yeah, we used to say that on the radio all the time when the sprinklers were running.
Ian made supper tonight, folks.
Mac and cheese,
No. Chicken soup. Chicken noodle
crab
soup.
rangoons.
He put chicken hindquarters in a crock pot with some water,
I'll be right back.
peas and carrots,
I gotta use the room and grab
potatoes,
coffee.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
So a
Pretty
fairly
decent.
decent dinner.
Well, we didn't have any chicken broth to put in it to give it, a little bit extra kick, but he used a lot of Mrs. Dash. I actually had to put salt on it for some reason, and I don't usually use salt.
There's a ton of salt in Mrs. Dash.
No, there's no salt in Mrs. Dash. It's a
Yeah,
salt.
you get the no salt version.
They're all no salt versions.
Mine has
They're
salt
salt
in it.
free.
Mine has salt in it.
Show me.
I would if I knew where my container was.
No, all Mrs. Dash is salt free.
Not if you add salt to it.
Oh, you must have added it then.
Yeah, that's why mine's not
It doesn't
salt
come
free.
that way. It does not come that way. And you can get all different flavors too. I like the table blend, but I also like the original blend. Mandy's being awfully quiet. You missed out, Mom. We were talking about bat boxes. I wasn't sure if you guys have to deal with bats a lot up there where you're at or not.
Bet, Betty, bet, Betty, bet, Betty, bet.
Because I know when I was at Yellow River, they had bat boxes all over the campsite. Good to know that you're still here, Mandy. Say hi to Booster.
Mandy.
Give a scritch and a hug for me.
Boopster needs to be poked. Give him a snoot boop. Boop the snoot.
You do it yourself, but you could, but you can't.
Because I'm way over here. Booster's way over there.
Okay, I'm going to repeat my earlier question. I'm not sure if you remember it. If there was something you wanted me to put in my bug out bag that I'm going to be looking at stuff, what would you like to see me try to find?
Yeah, I've got no clue, honestly.
I mean, I know what you got in your bag, but not 100%, but most of it.
I haven't added anything in my bags. They've pretty much been the same for like 2 years.
I know.
Well, it is raining heavy outside.
Book the snoot or boop the
Boop.
snoot?
B-O-O-P. Boop.
Like Betty, as in like Betty Boop.
Yes. Without the Betty.
And he's back, folks. He's got something in his hand.
It's called coffee.
That's one thing I wish this thing had. I wish this thing had caffeine in it.
Look at it. Look how nice that cup is.
Yeah.
Is it? How big is it? How many ounces?
8.
It needs to be at least 16.
Yeah, then they get more. Those mugs get more expensive the bigger they get.
I know, but Waffle House coffee. That's cool.
You know, it'd be awesome if they actually had the store number underneath it.
Would it be your number?
The store number for the where I got it from.
Ah.
They're only like $6 at
Did you put your
the
sticker
Waffle
on
House.
there, or is that a sticker on the back side, or is that?
No, it's just.
Oh,
it's,
that's not the same cup. Okay, it's a different cup.
this is a different cup. Yeah,
I didn't realize you switched.
No, this one's not a sticker. This one's actually on the cup itself.
Where'd you get it made at?
Jamie.
Oh.
Devil Dog's Keeper.
Oh, I was about to say, I didn't know Heinemann knew how to make mugs.
Oh, he knows how to do everything. It's Jamie Heineman.
No, not that Jamie. Jamie, Devil Dog's Keeper.
Oh, it's actually, if you want to call it just the right, it's Jamie effing Hyman.
Mm-hmm. But it's a nice cup. It's a good heavy mug.
I thought you would have went through another one of those other sites that have all that kind of stuff.
The problem that she was having, I guess, was when it was being shipped, it was being just tossed around, and the handles were breaking off during transit.
Ooh, that would suck.
Yeah, it would.
That's why I like the big ceramic ones. I want to get one.
This is the big ceramic ones, yeah.
No, like my beer steins.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, anyways, yeah, the Waffle House, you can pick those up at the Waffle House when you go there. They're like $6. Like I said,
I can't do that, Jason.
You don't have one?
I don't have one.
Oh, no, we got this when I was down there in the Houston area.
Yeah, see, I think that's only like a eastern side of the western side of the divide on that stuff. Because I have a Waffle House down here. There's one in Colorado,
No,
I'm
remember,
assuming
I'm on
from
the
where
east
you're
side,
at,
on
straight
west
line
side.
up, that's probably where they got him, but only a couple of states up.
Remember, I am on the west side of the Mississippi, but I still
Yeah.
don't have Waffle House.
Yeah, they're all over Florida. They're everywhere.
Well, those are what they call hurricane detectors.
Yeah.
If it's when the
If it's
Waffle House
closed, yeah,
closes,
you're in bad shape.
you're in bad shape. I hope they pay those guys over, hazard pay for that.
Yeah, like I said, usually they'll have people from outside the area come into those Waffle Houses, man the Waffle Houses. Well, the people that are usually work at that particular Waffle House is at home taking care of their stuff. So they'll have a relief team come in,
Okay, that's good.
just like Lowe's does the same thing.
Whoa.
What, lightning?
No, Deb says she's had 4 cups of coffee already. Now she's switching to tea.
Oh,
That beats me by a long shot. And I normally have one of my big things when I go for full coffees. Though I've been drinking out of my travel mug quite a bit lately, though. I've been drinking about only 20 ounces instead of 32.
Travel mugs. Travel mug.
Mandy found her loofahs.
Loofah, loofah, moofa, the mooma loofahs.
Oh, she found her loofah seeds.
Ooh, or sufa leads. Mine still have yet to sprout. I'm mad though because we had a frost and it wiped out my beans.
Oh no.
What was your
I had a whole
frost
bunch of
rate?
black turtle bush beans that I planted, and they were up like 2 inches. And then we had a frost, and they wiped them out.
What was your last frost date?
Yeah, no, it was weird. We had one last week, and it just toasted everything.
So this was not your normal frost date.
Yeah,
No.
it was an unregulated, unscheduled middle finger to the gardening community over here. Like I wasn't, and the weird thing is, like I said on Saturday's live, when I was talking about it, that I had mentioned that I had another pot of them of seedlings below on the ground to climb up the trellis. Those ones didn't even bother those ones, but my black turtle bush beans wiped out all 12 of them.
Oh wow. Oh, I'm not sure if you knew about it yet, but Cliff, I got the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th books of the Foxfire series.
Hard copy or digital?
Hard copy.
Nice.
Ian found them on Saturday at a storage unit garage sale. There was actually 4 books, 2 number 2s, a 3, and a 4. He kept one of the 2s. He said, "Dad, I have no use for these. You're going to need them more than I am, so here." And he handed them to me.
There you go.
Yep, our rain is just now ending.
Ours is getting ready to start. I got to double check on that. Give me a second.
Yeah, I'm just glad I had a good, decent amount of rain. I actually filled up all my water barrels.
Aha.
So everything was full a couple of days ago. Most of them, I have like 3 of them are now empty because I've been transferring and watering. Just because I got to keep my stuff moist.
There's a marginal risk of severe weather. Scattered and isolated thunderstorms between 34 and 35%. But I got somebody who wants to say hi to Cliff.
Ooh, is that a smackus, a tickus, a weckus, a meckus, a crickus?
Yep.
Cat.
Smackus, 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 a weckus. Well, he looks tired.
Ugh.
Yes, Mr. Bond. You shall die.
Ooh, Deb got down to 29 last night. Ooh. Deb's getting the cold as well.
We're at 67 still at 8:30. That's like the warmest it's been in a while.
God, I think our high was like 84 today.
Yeah.
Matt, you're laying on my hand.
Smackus, a tackus, a crackers, a weckus.
68 now.
It's going to get down to
Our high
56
was
for us.
75 today.
I'm still showing 80.
Tomorrow will be up to 674. Woo-hoo.
Take the plant outside.
Oh, I'm going to take all of them outside. I think my my 3 tomato plants might get benefits. I'll put them on the back deck for a little while.
Ah,
I've been using the sun lamp that's in the back porch during the day because it's been pretty cloudy, and they've been responding to it. So that's good at least.
Yeah.
gotta get you a full spectrum grow light.
No, it's not a full spectrum grow light, but it works.
Yeah, it's got the other colors in it that you need.
Well,
But
the
the sun will
potato
take
plant
care
has
of it.
been responding to it. That's all that matters.
Yeah, the sun will actually do way better.
Oh, I'm sure it will. Jenny moved it off the floor and put it in front of the window because we cleared off the whole bunch of stuff. So we're hoping that it'll help.
Yeah, there's just the photons of the sun that just cannot be recreated with
Maybe they need vitamin A or vitamin D, whatever it is that the sun gives you. Maybe they need that. Mac, you are not a help. You're a hindrance. He's literally laying across my hand. It's got my mouse on it. Using my hand as a pillow.
Yeah, no, I got to plant some more seeds. Tomorrow I got to try and get the my teddy bear sunflowers. I'm trying to get those seeded.
Ooh, nice.
Now that
I got
know
to dig
it's
out some
freeze.
tomato cages for my tomatoes if they get big enough.
And I'll
Hopefully, I
probably-
can revive my corn.
You know what? I'm going to dig out my zucchini right now to go along with it.
Your zucchinis.
The zucchini.
Your Zuckerbergs.
Zucchinis. Yeah,
Tunsi.
I got bored the other day and I just started planting random seeds at like 7 o'clock. Oh no, was it Sunday? I planted all kinds of stuff on Sunday.
Well, I saw your potato planting setup, and I liked it. That you're gonna have if everything produces like you think it will, you're gonna have a ton of potatoes.
Yeah, problem is that soil's only like 8 inches deep.
Well, I mean they're gonna probably spread out a lot, but you're gonna probably get a lot of small ones. But
I hope so.
the small ones cook just as good as anything else.
Use them up as frying potatoes.
Oh, or stew potatoes. Baby reds are just amazing. For
Those
something
ones
like-
were the russets, so the like standard brown potatoes.
Well, you can still use them in stews and stuff. They make a good
Right.
Irish stews.
Doesn't mean I can't use. No, yeah, but you can use any kind of potato for anything. For
Well, the thing is, I like to leave the skins on because that's the best part.
I do that when I do mashed potatoes for some reason.
You like the skins on too?
Yeah.
Me too.
I like using those little mini potatoes.
You know, like the baby reds.
You know the those little ones, little fingerlings. I'll cut
Right.
those in half and I'll put those in the stew.
They make really good Irish stew setups for that.
Yeah.
Macus, can I have my hand back?
No.
Go over there. Go to mom's chair. Thank you.
Oh no, ice
I'm
cream.
tired. I regret eating.
You regret nothing.
I definitely regret eating because now I freaking want to go to sleep.
Oh no.
What'd you have?
8 Tostitos pizza, and that was it.
A what?
Tostitos pizza.
What kind?
The combination ones.
Ah. Jenny likes those kind. They're mainly the like Supreme.
Yeah, the combination is ham, sausage, and pepperoni.
Ian likes those. He calls those carnivore pizzas.
That's not even a carnivore pizza.
It's all meat.
No, that's only 3 meats. That's why it's the combination.
Well, I know, but I mean, you should see when he gets his sub from Subway. It's got every freaking thing of meat they have there. Nothing else but meat on a sandwich, on a bread.
See, that's why I like going to the Genghis Grill. I can just get me a bowl of meat, some seasonings, and some noodles.
I know I got it right here somewhere. I have to look. I might have to fix them at work tomorrow. some zucchini.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what I get for potatoes. Most of them are already starting to breach above the uh, mulch covering.
Here you go.
Another, another week.
This is one of the prizes from
Oh,
my
shit, I thought I was
costume
muted for a
contest.
second.
I'm thinking about using it for a letter opener.
Jason, man is getting cold.
Okay. She's not in there.
She's in the basement.
No, she's not.
You know, she was.
Maybe she's way at the bottom.
Oh, no, I would have heard it.
Not always.
There it is.
Morning.
Yeah.
Evening, afternoon, and whatever.
Stop trying to hide, Cliffy. I see you.
Can't
No,
see
he's
me.
trying to push his head into your panel where you can say hi over there.
I
Now,
can see
what
your
you guys
shoulder,
are doing
Cliffy.
behind that panel is nobody's.
Yeah, but you can't see my face, so you can't steal it.
I've already stole it.
I told you can't steal it. I sold it for a beer.
She's got a down payment on it there, Cliff.
What?
How you
I know
been,
not the
Mandy?
English for which you speak.
Well, at least she's on here tonight. That's good. We don't get to see Mandy very often because she's at work.
Not enough, no.
I know.
Yeah,
I
work.
normally do shoppings in the morning on Thursdays today as well. So
Are
I
you
don't
buying
normally
more,
get to see you
plants
live
for your
because I'm
garden?
shopping. But
Sorry.
no, it's food shopping.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you're going to be buying more seeds or plants for your the garden. You're expanding the where the carport
No,
was.
I'm not going to start buying any seeds or anything like that until I've got it sorted.
How close are you getting it sorted?
It's going to be a long time. I had to
I'm
try and
sorry.
dismantle a whole caravan.
Well,
Figure
you
out
can
where I'm going to
always-
put the plots.
That should be
There's
easy.
grass from asshole to breakfast.
Say what?
There's
Repeat
grass from asshole to breakfast.
I've never heard that term before.
That's a
A very
hilarious.
Australian term.
I'm very sure that's why I asked you to say it again because did I
I
hear
heard it the
what you-
first time, and I was just like, that's an interesting way to say there's a shit ton of grass that she's got to get rid of.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I mean, I'm hard of hearing already, so I was like, I was making sure I heard what you said. I go, did you say what I thought you said, or is that my hearing?
No, this is what I said.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, Mandy should get ready
For
for
me,
winter.
it's a very funny saying. So just saying.
It's
It's
very
all-
Australian.
So when is it supposed to get cold for you?
It's starting to, and I'm loving it.
Ah,
We
what's
got
your
down
plan
to
for colder
9
weather?
degrees the other night. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit.
It's like 45, I think.
9 centigrade.
Yeah.
Give me a
Celsius.
second. I actually have something on my calculator here. It tells me about
Yeah,
it.
there's a huge difference between Celsius and centigrade.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Or
Is that?
48.2.
There you go. And we're getting to low to mid 20s at the moment. And yesterday we got rain all day, like heavy rain. The day before that we had rain and thunderstorms.
Well, you guys probably needed the rain pretty badly.
I was actually almost
Oh, we
correct
do.
on that.
Do you guys have any rain catch systems or anything like that, or no?
Like tanks.
Yeah, water.
Sort of like Cliff does.
No. I should. I really should, but I don't.
The plants will love it.
Oh, they do. Oh, we have a little one out the front. It's tiny though. It's not huge.
Well, you could always replace it.
Why replace it if it's not broken?
Well, if she's going to be putting in a bigger garden, she's going to need the extra water.
Yeah.
No, I
I'm
just run
all-
a water line from the back of the house down to where I'm building the garden.
Well,
Dig like a
if you
little
don't have to
trench and
use,
bury it.
if you don't have to use the municipal water or whatever, and just use the rainwater, then you can save on your costs for that.
Yeah, but I'm going to need a large tank. It's going to be all right in winter because winter's going to keep filling the tank, but I'm not going to use it because of the rain. But when summer hits, I'm going to use it very quickly unless I put a large tank in, and I don't have the thousands of dollars or room to put a large tank in.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Those tanks aren't exactly cheap over there.
No, they're
But the
not.
thing is, those kind of
Mm.
tanks that you're talking about, they actually have them like sitting on the side of the roads here. People trying to get rid of them.
Oh, we don't have that here. They put them on like Facebook Marketplace or Gumtree or some
Yeah.
other thing, and within seconds it's gone because when they
People
Yes.
sell
want
them for cheap, people just grab them straight away.
It's a hot
Right.
commodity.
I definitely hate to do this, but I have to step away for about 6 to
Oh,
10
go ahead.
minutes.
Go for it.
No, I'll be back.
No,
I'll
how
be back
dare
as soon as possible.
how dare you?
It's snack
But no,
time.
that's fine. Just gonna run, as I said, dig like a little trench and bury some hose under the ground and put like a little tap down the back so we can water.
These things are so wonderful.
And my sister's other half said he'd put in some retic in the garden as well if we wanted it.
You'd be hating the fact of what happens. We have here in Iowa right now. We got 250-gallon capacity tanks for $30 each,
Shut up, Colin. Shut up.
I got
and
the,
that's here in Iowa. Like I said, they're common here.
yeah, like I said, I got a creek. So
I don't. I have
You're
a creek
lucky.
too, but I don't have access to it.
We had a creek the other day because there was so much rain, but it's gone now. It just did not stop raining, Jason.
Oh,
that's good.
And then we'd have like massive downpours, and then it would stop to like a sprinkle, and then I think it would stop for about 5 minutes, and then it'll start sprinkling again, and then it'll get heavier, and then, yeah.
Well, that's good.
About 10 minutes before I finished work yesterday, it's like, I'm going to get wet walking
No.
home in the rain. It's pissing down. And thankfully, it stopped long enough for me to finish work and walk home. And then it started raining again.
Oh, you want me to show that, Colin?
yeah,
Oh, the IGB totes.
yeah. Here's the thing: these are free.
We pay anywhere from 150 to 300, depending on who's selling them, and that's
Yeah,
secondhand.
free pickup if you want to pick them up. Free as is.
Yeah, we don't get them free here.
No.
And
No.
also, if I was to do a collection of water down the back, I don't know how I would collect said water because there's no structures around it for me to put guttering or anything like that up.
Well, let's see. That's a good question. That is a
Well, that's
very
not good, Deb.
Oh, wow, Deb. Yeah, I'm wondering how the Arms family's homestead. I'm wondering how their lake is doing. They've been getting a lot of rain up there.
They're over east, aren't they?
Or what?
Whereabouts are they?
Just north of me.
They're
No.
southeast of me. Southwest. Sorry, southwest of me.
Yeah, they're in.
And east of Cliff.
Because
Yeah,
you're getting a heap of rain and tornadoes and that at the moment, aren't you?
Not quite yet.
We
Not
have
quite
been.
yet, okay.
We've had high winds though, and I know
I've seen-
Jason's has high winds.
I know I seen some footage of a tornado going through Texas
Yeah, that was
the other day.
was that Saturday?
So your tornado season's starting, isn't it?
It's moving through right now and it's heading north.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's a
Okay.
big. They have a big band in the United States called Tornado Alley.
And
Yeah.
there's-
We're talking thousands of miles wide, and even more, 3 times as that long through the United States. That's just
Yeah.
a band of tornadoes that go through there all the time.
And in the wintertime, it goes to Dixie Alley, which is Louisiana, Alabama,
They move south.
Mississippi, and Florida, and Georgia. And that's in the
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the months. And in the summer months, it moves up to the North
Ours,
Texas,
Iowa,
Oklahoma,
Iowa.
Iowa, Missouri,
southern
Kansas,
southern North Dakota, South
Nebraska.
Dakota.
and the Dakotas.
Yeah. Like
That's where the
Nebraska
most-
gets hit pretty good. I know that Oklahoma definitely gets hit pretty good. Missouri gets hit. I don't know about Arkansas. I think Arkansas gets hit pretty good.
Yeah. But every state has tornadoes here.
I don't know about
We're
Alaska.
seeing more tornadoes here, Jason.
What was that?
We're seeing more tornadoes here in
Oh, yeah,
Australia, like around where I live.
Rob on the Road said they had like 50 a
Mhm.
year in England.
Yeah, they're all over the U.S., all over the world.
It's just not very common for where I live.
Oh, they're not common, but they doesn't mean they don't exist.
Yeah, we'll have over 1,000 plus tornadoes a year here in the U.S.
Some of them are like 200 or 300 a month.
Yeah, and big ones.
From everything from Cat 1 to Cat 6. I think
Yeah,
there's
I think it was over 10 years ago, probably even over 15. We had a big one go through Bunbury, make its way through to Dardanup. That's when I got electrocuted
Mhm.
from the lightning. And we had Western Power came out and cut the line from the mains to our house because it had fried our electrics. We're out without power for about a week.
Oh,
I remember that one because I got hurt from it.
so
Last year,
far. Okay.
we had one go through Bunbury last year. It didn't come out to Dardanup, but we copped, strong winds and constant flashes and rumbles of thunder. And I even said to my mum, it's like, that's got to be a freaking tornado because I've never seen thunder and lightning like this before. And the only other time that I did was when a tornado came through Dardanup. And then, it was on the news the next morning that a tornado went through Bunbury. I think it got to Picton. So we're getting a lot more of them than normal.
yep.
Thanks for correcting me, Grace. I wasn't sure if it was F5 or F6. I couldn't remember. We've had 125 so far this year.
We don't have categories for them because they're not
Common.
common here.
Well, F5s are the worst.
Then the news is like, oh, we can't confirm if it was or wasn't, even though that the data is saying it is until they get like footage of a funnel and everyone just started sending in all their photos of proof that it was actually a tornado.
Well, not all high winds are tornadoes, unfortunately.
Yeah, you got the derechos.
Like the derecho that came through Iowa, it tore billions of dollars of farm fields and houses and everything else down, but it was not categorized as a tornado. But the winds were that high.
Yeah, I get you.
They just ripped through.
Well, this was we have thousands and thousands of photos of a funnel forming and touching down, and just video of complete destruction.
I got a video of a funnel cloud forming last year. It's on my YouTube channel somewhere.
I can't wait till I get cameras set up here.
Aren't those things usually dangerous though?
What?
Funnels?
Only if you're doing the drinking game with a hose and stuff and beer.
No, because what Australia has a whole bunch of is a bunch of deadly funnel web spiders.
Oh, funnel spiders are different.
That's over east. That's not me. I'm safe.
Is that when you break out the flamethrowers?
Oh yes, yeah. I'd be
Spider season,
bombing
and
the
then
property if I
like-
ever found one. See you later. I don't want to live here anymore. Goodbye.
It'll still be. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of fun just to see it in full swing if I'm visiting.
Spider season.
Yeah.
I've seen video of that where it's basically whole towns have been basically covered up with spider webs.
Yeah.
That would freak me out. I'm sorry. I just don't. I mean, I'm not scared of spiders. I just thought that would be creepy because all it would take is one spark, and that thing would go up like.
That happened. Remember a couple of years ago, spider
Yeah.
season happened. Somebody said burn it all to the ground, and then
All it takes is a
completely
spark,
caught on
and
fire.
the thing just caught like that. Fix my freaking thing. I try sitting up and being on the lives, and it hurts my knees, so I can't. So
It hurts my knees.
It hurts your knees.
it does.
Yeah.
So right now I got it laid across my lap. It's easier.
Ran across a hilarious post that had something to do with working
You
out.
well, Dad.
Workout. There's a dude goes, I've been getting up out of bed for 365 days, or I get out of bed 365 days for 40 years, and I don't have one ab
See
to
you,
show
Dad.
for it.
Yeah.
Bye, Dad. See you later. And when I die, I only want you all to do two things. One, scatter my remains on the beach. Two, do not cremate me.
So we need the chipper.
Wood chipper?
Or a hacksaw. I mean, I'm going to be dead. I'm not going to feel
You
nothing.
didn't specify we couldn't use acid, right?
What?
Acid, we
You're
dissolve.
not going to have much to
There ain't no
spread if
remains
you
when you
use
dissolve them in
acid.
acid.
Yeah, there'll be remains, bones, but that's about it.
I know acid will eat most of that, too.
What if we use the flesh-eating beetles? You can just leave your skeleton.
Yeah, but that eats the bones, that eats the
No.
flesh, not the bones.
I know that.
Then we
They
can
just-
wire it together and just have it hanging somewhere and just be this.
Bury
could
like
be.
little pieces of me throughout the beach. Just do it in the middle of the night. Just bury sections of me just all along the beach.
Yeah, but
Here.
with like cheapy pirate treasure codes on you.
Metatarsal whale there, with bone on that section.
We'll wrap a little notes around it, and it's pirate treasure. And
Have
they
an
have-
arm sticking out of the sand on top of the highest dune.
with a
Pull the fingers
with a
down
cutlass,
so it's like the rude finger sticking up.
Yeah.
and a cutlass in the other hand somewhere.
Yeah, you just get a treasure chest and fill it full of the fake doubloons and put his body over it and bury it.
No, chocolate, little chocolate coins.
The little chocolate ones.
Yeah. Cliff is actually liking this idea. He's not saying no.
I think it'd be hilarious to go that far.
Oh, and make sure
If you're going to go that far, Cliff, you might as well go all the way.
Yeah, put a patch over one eye and make sure there's a parrot in there with him.
Call you One Eye Willie. Oh, I heard a story about
Oh, you
that.
can grow like a seed and then plant that seed in his eyeball in the socket.
Did you know that the pirate ship from Goonies was offered to be given away, but no one took it, so they destroyed it?
Why?
Because no one wanted it.
Who wouldn't want the pirate ship from Goonies?
I know about 1 billion people who would want it, but the thing is, that's what happened to it.
Where's your mother, boo boo?
It was
Wish I would have known that. I'd be
pirate
like,
ship.
I'll claim it.
It was fully functional. There was no, it floated. You could, pilot it. They destroyed it.
I would have claimed it if I'd have known that.
Me too. I wouldn't know what I would do with it, but I would have claimed it.
I'd leave it over
I
there.
would put it in my backyard and
Oh.
lived in it.
Well,
Got
if
it
this
on the
was
wall?
before I met Jenny, I would have probably just moved wherever this thing was at and just lived down it.
Right. Where do you live? In a pirate ship?
One Eye Willie's ship.
And I'd make sure anybody who wants to board has to do the truffle shuffle.
Ooh.
Yes.
And make sure you don't have slick shoes.
Yes.
So I'll put detergent on the plank.
Let's see here.
Dar, she slips off the plank.
Not sure how many jewels that mouth had in his mouth at that one time, but he had a lot. Why aren't you talking? Open up your mouth. And he pulls it.
Tired. I'm too tired. But I'm not a bicycle.
Not a bicycle.
I'm not
Are
a
you a
bicycle.
motorcycle?
No, I'm too tired.
Are you a motorcycle?
Those are also two tires.
What about two unicycles?
If they're together, then yes, it's two tired. But a unicycle is only one tired.
Well, you know what's
If
worse?
you get two of them, that means you have two tires.
You know what's worse than a unicycle?
A unicycle without a seat.
No, a menstrual cycle.
Ooh.
So true.
On repeat, no less.
That's sorry, I couldn't pass it up.
So that's one of those period jokes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Two can play this game.
Oh, God help us. What have
Yeah,
you started,
It's,
Jason?
it's the joke that lasts between 3 and 8 days.
On repeat.
Yeah, for like 30 years.
No, well, the thing is, he's got three ladies in his house, so that would have been really tough growing up.
Ooh, 24 days.
Now, I do have somebody, a friend of mine,
Unless
whose name
they
is
speak
also
up.
Tyler, who's got it worse than all of us. Because
My hamper looks.
he is the father of female triplets.
Oh, that's bad.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like I said, when we used to live in a house there in Chandler, I had a little man cave, and the joke was I had to travel through the Valley of Estrogen to get to Cave of Man.
Well, if you had your own little island, you could be the Isle of Man.
Does anyone else feel like they're about to lose something seeing this picture?
Hold on, let me make it bigger. So
Is it an egg tray or an ice tray?
Don't focus. Don't worry about the ice tray. Just look at the background.
I know it's an eye. It looks like eyes and stuff.
It looks like a dude in a ski mask about to steal my shit.
Yeah.
I just like looked over my hamper. I'm like, why is my hamper look like it's gonna steal something?
It stole your eggs.
Ooh, and for anybody who likes the constantly shifty armored creature, it's on Netflix right now. It's like a documentary about little armored, the larger version of the armadillo.
The something that starts with P.
Yes.
I can't remember what it's called though.
But they always, when you look at them, they always look like they're up to something because they walk weird. Camera, I'm gonna stab you in the rectum with a pitchfork.
Woo-hoo.
Wrong button.
Yeah, let's see here.
Oh, we don't see him.
Pangolins.
Close enough.
It's Pangolins.
Yeah, pangolins.
Yeah, they're the only animals known to have true scales.
Yes, they're also extremely sought after, and they're getting close to extinction.
Yep.
But this whole
Not
I
ex- not
got it
extinct.
locked because I wanted to watch it because I like pangolins look cool as hell. They're like armadillos. Like even lions can't open those when they're closed. They're closed.
Is that like the armored anteater?
Yeah,
Yeah.
essentially the armored anteater.
There's one species of pangolin, the Temanix ground pangolin, is endangered. There's 8 species total. One of them is at risk.
Yeah, because of poachers.
And there's pictures of people having hundreds of those things lined up because they like to eat them or farm their parts out or something.
Yeah, it's for the scales. Basically, the last living dragon.
Yeah.
Well,
they're
I
used
mean,
in
there's the
luxury
Komodo
food
dragon,
in some
but I mean,
parts of
this one
Asia.
actually has scales, so it's like a
They're
dragon.
used in Chinese medicine.
So is lion wiener, but you don't see us going around castrating lions.
They probably do. You just don't know it.
If you're happy and you know it, don't do it.
No, that's okay. I'm been on that beaver binge again, watching about the beavers in the Southwest.
We have beavers everywhere. They're damned if they do, and they're damned if they don't.
Yeah,
I wonder what happened if someone introduced beaver to Antarctica.
they would die.
You'd have a damn frozen beaver.
Oh, we lost Mandy.
She pushed a button, naughty, naughty girl.
Hey, remember when Jason pushed a button and we all lost it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I
don't know
did
what was
push the
up with
button.
that one, Jason.
That wasn't me.
Technically, I didn't hit no button.
Must be the weather.
No push them buttons.
I wasn't, I promise.
Button the pusher the button.
I'm
Button
testing.
Ow! Feet.
Download is good.
I'm dying.
Cliffy,
By
can you do me a favour?
No.
I know it's out of winter season and you're in the garden a lot more now, but can you please figure out how much it's going to cost me for booze? Lead in that, and then send me like a price so I can start sending little amounts over until I get the full amount. By the time I finish paying it off, it'll be next winter.
$2 every time. You give me $2 transaction times 25.
25 million.
$250 transaction.
Hey,
25
you-
at a time.
Yeah, once you send them, start sending money, and all of a sudden Cliff shows up with a ship, and you said, "Hey, hop on, let's go." He'll sail over there, pick you up.
If I won the lottery, that'd be the one. I would buy a boat.
That way she can bring Boopster.
I could get everybody over here. We could all go on a yacht cruise.
I'm sorry, I'm not a boat guy.
lost her again.
She done pushed the button.
No, like I said, my speed test I did was actually pretty good. So I'm running about 450 by 50.
I can try to work on it little by little, Amanda. You want to have some momentary free time? I'll let you know.
No rush. It's going to take me a while to get the money to you, so you may as well just wait until it's fully paid, and by then it'll probably be your winter season and you can start it.
Yeah, mine's not doing so hot.
My internet's doing just fine. Thank you very much.
Well, I've got some other people doing other things on the internet, besides me. Especially Ian, he's streaming in there.
You know, it's a lot easier to stream in the bathroom.
Yeah, when you have to go.
Just saying.
It'd be
A
full
lot
stream.
less messy.
But yeah, if you can get a price to me, that'd be awesome. Cliffy?
Yeah, I'd have to work
Work it out.
on the size of it and figure out how long it's going to be, and then I can go from there.
Yep.
Oh, for the lead and stuff?
Yeah. I was thinking about that the other day at work. Thinking I need to start working on it and get it going. Somehow, somewhere, some way.
Ian acquired a Whisper Light International gas stove, Cliff.
Thought you said he got that from Dan.
No, I got one from Dan. Saturday, Ian picked up one for $20.
Ooh, that's a steal.
Well, I talked to the person and they offered me $20, but Ian said it's mine. He took it out of my hands, literally, and he ended up paying for it himself. Because I knew what it was and he didn't. No, he usually does it. He really waits for me to figure out what it is, and then he steals it from me.
Gotta hide it.
Well, the thing is, it was like on the table in a box, and I was just going through the box. I recognized the fuel bottle first. I go, wait, this is not what I think it is it? And I go through it, and then I look at the bag. It says Whisper Light International, and the bottle was an MSR bottle. So yeah.
And he'll probably never use it. It'll sit
No, actually, he wants to do a video about it because I've got it. It came with fuel in the bottle already, and he's going to learn how to use it and everything else. I told him how to light it and stuff. He just hasn't done it yet. So that's the plan for this weekend. He's going to do a small video about it, but I want him to do it on his channel, not mine. I'm waiting for to get mine from Scott. So mine's more complete than his, though. That's the big thing, because mine's got all the attachments and even the box it came in.
Whatchamacallits, the who's'em-a-whatchits.
Well, it's got two valves,
Made
one
it in
for
time.
kerosene and gasoline, and the other one for white gas. So
I was having an issue with white gas earlier. Almost turned into brown gas.
you always have gas problems there, Cliff.
I ain't eaten much the last few days. That's the sad part.
That's when you go clean, efficient methane.
No, my white gas almost turned to brown gas.
Yeah, I know.
Uh-oh. With lumps?
Yeah,
Never trust a fart, as the saying goes.
that's why I had to disappear for a bit.
That's a quote from Ron Foster from one of his books.
Oh, that is so close.
Because, yeah, that hand was a 2, a joker, a 3, a 7, and a 9. And that was after the card swap.
That is so close.
What is so close?
Oh, I just take a look at my stats here. I'm almost at 200,000 views.
I hate you.
I'm up to 1,054 subscribers now.
I have no idea.
I'm working on it.
I'm going up slowly, number-wise for subscribers.
My last few shorts have done all right. The part 4 raised garden beds almost just got me 2.5K, and then my last one that I just did today already got me almost 700.
That's pretty good. It's more than I've ever gotten.
Oh, how'd you guys like the steaks I cooked?
I missed that one. How did I miss that one?
They're on the shorts. I put 3 of them.
I'm sorry, Jason. I always wear pants. My bad.
Well, I like it when we all get the views.
Well, I don't get. I mean, I haven't been able to do videos. But
Nope, cooking over fire, part 3.
okay.
They were squeezed in there. Squeezed in there.
What kind of basket is that?
Fish basket.
No, it's a cooking basket.
Is there a difference?
Yeah, I got the fish baskets. They're in the shape of a fish. You can fit 4 good patties in there.
I like the brat baskets.
Yeah, and they said I also have the like a wok that's got the holes in it that you can do stuff in there as well. And I need to break that out. Everybody's liking the cooking stuff. I just might do a second channel.
I would say do it with cooking with Steve, but
Yeah, if I can cook, so can you.
I'm gonna like my own short.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's not illegal to do that.
Nope.
Nope.
When I realize that you guys have short stuff, when they pop up on my For You page, I watch them and I click on them. And I share them out.
I just need to start up a fans only of barbecue.
Barbecue fans only,
Yeah.
and only fans for barbecue.
Hey.
Cook on fire. Cook on the fire.
Another shrimp on the Barbie type thing.
I can do that. So I guess I got the barbecue, I got the griddle, I got the charcoal top.
Do you have one of those really nice big griddle things?
Yeah, I got the 36-inch griddle.
When I was at Goodwill yesterday, I think, or the day before, I found a Coleman gas stove that was a stove on one side and a grill on the other.
Yeah,
Open grill, not a griddle, but a grill.
yeah.
I didn't have the $25 they were asking for it, so. And I couldn't really justify it since I just got done spending $80 on the or $70 on the other one.
Yeah.
Which I don't even have yet. But it's going to be going in my gear once I get it.
He's got the greenhouse open.
Who does?
Earth dwellers.
Oh, the earth dwellers, yeah.
Yeah, he's got the one of the end of the greenhouse open. Dang,
What
that
happens when he does
whole
that?
thing is just loaded with nothing but starts.
Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to make sure I get to bed on time tonight.
I was thinking about getting ready to say I was going to go myself.
Yeah. I mean, I've been up for 2 hours. Even though it's
Oh, you haven't. You've been up all day.
Yeah. I guess if I get it done tomorrow too as well, as soon as I get off of work.
Well, be well, be safe. And
Yep, we'll see you next time, Colin.
Bye,
And you guys take care. Good night.
Have a good one,
Andy.
sir.
Have a
we're
good
out of
day.
here. 5, 4,
How are you? Bye.
Yep. And have a good night, everybody. And don't forget to get out there and slap a rat.
Or let a dingo eat a baby.
Yep. And there's me.
Dan, there's me as well.
Yeah.
We the only two left because everyone skedaddles like a wet fart.
Yeah. I actually still have